that it took me so long to do this, but I'm here. I could not figure out how to go live. So I'm going to connect this, and I apologize. I don't know. Okay. All right. So, hi, it took me so long to connect this because I've never done this before, so I apologize.
Oh, same for me.
Okay. Now do this. Oh, that's my computer talking at the same time. Right. So this is going to be quite an adventure, and I am happy that you're here so that we can talk. Let me shut the door to the office because I have my voice going on the computer as well.
Okay.
So let me just shut it and turn the computer off. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. All right, so I hope that works.
Okay.
I just want to answer some questions for you to help you. And boy, this is going to be fun. Since you don't know me, I've been training dogs for about 40 years, and I have been, easy please, and I've been helping people train their dogs. So I just wanted to sit and answer some questions and help you so that you can get some answers, all right? So what would the first question be for me? Is this Diane?
Yes.
Okay, see you there. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give my dogs a stuffed Kong because they hear my voice and your voice, and they're not. So
Okay.
to give them a stuffed Kong.
Joe. Joe. Just me.
Before I give it, it has sweet potato, green beans, their dog food, and it's been in the freezer all day. So
Oh, wow.
I'm going to give it to them. Okay. All right. Whatever. The same Kongs I used during all the fireworks displays. Okay. So every time we knew there was going to be some fireworks celebration, got out the stuffed frozen Kongs and worked on the Kongs while the fireworks went. So I use stuffed frozen Kongs a lot with my dogs. Why am I still getting a voice? I don't know. Can you hear
I
my
don't know.
voice?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're breaking up a little, but I hear you. And I hear a lot in the back.
Yeah, that's the background that I'm trying to avoid. All right. Your first question to me was you have a cat and you have Daisy and you would like help. So your Daisy does not try to attack your cat, right? I can't think of your cat's name.
My cat is Stella.
So why am I still getting
Stella.
now? I have worked with people who have cats and dogs. one of them that I think might be similar to yours. The other one was a puppy, and the person had 5 cats. So she wanted to introduce the puppy to the cats. So we put the puppy in a crate in the living room, and one by one let the cats walk in and sniff around the puppy. But that's a little different than Stella and Daisy. The first thing I thought about was that when Daisy is at the top of the stairs, Stella's at the bottom, and you're holding on to Daisy. Okay, you're putting Daisy in a real uh, assertive position. All right, she's at the top of the stairs. Stella's at the bottom, and you're grabbing Daisy by the scruff of the neck to stop her from. So
But if I'm sitting at the top of the steps, Stella will come up to the top for me to pet her.
okay, so what my thought is, when you put Daisy at the top of the stairs, you're putting her in a more dominant position. She's more likely to feel assertive. So what I would do, you still, you still there, Donna?
Hi, I got kicked off for a minute.
Okay, all right.
But what I was saying is Stella will come to the top of the steps if I'm sitting at the top of the steps.
Okay,
And
that's good.
Daisy, as long as I kind of hold on to the scruff of her neck, is good. And she'll let Stella sniff her and stuff. But then as soon as I let go, she just charges at her and starts barking.
Right. What I'm thinking is I would take Daisy down the steps to Stella's level. I would put, oh dear. Okay.
I'm here. Oh, I can't hear you anymore.
Okay. All right.
Oh, now.
I'm not, are you back? All right.
Yes.
I'm not talking because I'm hearing what you said to me.
Oh,
This is, all right. Okay. Now, but what I'm thinking is that you need to create distance in order to allow both of them to believe that they can exist together. So, what I thought about was I worked with a couple who had a cat that they loved very much, and they adopted a dog. And the dog was a big dog, lots of hair, and really was trying to. You can't hear me?
I hear you.
All right. Well, how can we do this? Um, all right. So I'm going to continue talking. You tell me if you can't hear me. All right.
Okay, I hear you.
With this family, what we did was we needed distance. So what happened? We took the dog on the same level as the cat. The cat was on um, the steps, and the dog was below the cat. All right. The
Mm-hmm.
dog was below the cat. All right.
Okay.
And so what we did was we put the dog on a harness and leash, took lots of food and a Kong, and we sat downstairs with the dog we started about 30 feet from the cat, and we fed the dog just for seeing the cat. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And we did this for quite a few days, and we would get like 2 feet closer every time we did this. Now, when we took the dog back upstairs, what we did was somebody picked up the cat, held it, and brought it downstairs and off to the other side. And then we the cat was safe. We took the dog back upstairs.
Okay.
And then we worked on this for 2 or 3 weeks. It took all three of us. The man was holding uh, the dog. The woman was sitting on the stairs with the cat, and I was in the middle because in the beginning, I actually created barriers so that the dog couldn't have a straight look at the cat. Even though the cat was on the stairs, um, I wanted the cat above the dog. I wanted the cat to be in a more, I hate to use dominant, but a more superior position. All right.
Okay.
And we took lots of food and we put food in the Kong and we helped the dog get used to the cat.
Okay.
And we got closer and closer and closer until finally, with a barrier in between and a harness and leash and a lot of patience, we were helping the dog to believe that the cat was not a danger. And the dog was not, you know, you have a small dog, so it's not like you have a dog that's bred to hunt. You said Shih Tzu, right?
Half
Shih Tzu
Shih Tzu,
mix,
half Bichon. And she's
Bichon and
15
Shih Tzu.
pounds. She's small.
All right, okay. So she's small. It's not like we were dealing with a 60-pound dog. And we did it with this dog. All right. With
Mm-hmm.
we used the general leader in the beginning because the man couldn't control her. She was so she wanted that cat. All right. But they actually learned to exist together,
Okay.
and they actually became friends. The dog was young. The dog was adopted when it was about a year and a half, and the cat, I don't know, the cat was 5 or 6, something like that. But they actually became friends. But
Okay.
what you have to do is you need to tell yourself that um, punishment is not going to help Daisy. Daisy, right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the dog
Yeah.
to to accept the cat because you're now telling Daisy when the cat's around, somebody grabs me by the scruff of the neck, and when they grab me by the scruff of the neck, that hurts. And now I have to chase the cat away faster so that um, the, so that the dog doesn't believe that it's punishment when the cat's around.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have people that can help you do that?
Yeah, my husband.
Okay, good. All right. How old is the cat?
11, but she's very youthful.
Okay. All right. She was around dogs before and liked being around dogs.
Well, I have a second dog. I have Sophie. That's who you
Oh,
came here to help me with a few years ago.
okay. I
Sophie's a
thought.
Cavapoo, and they get along.
Okay, I thought that was. All right. So now Sophie and
Stella.
Stella, Sophie and Stella are friends.
Yeah, they're friends, but they haven't been on the same level of the house in like a year and a half now. Since Daisy
Because
came.
okay,
Because of Daisy.
because of Daisy.
And Daisy's
But
a rescue that we got when she was about 6 months old. She's
okay, but why
two now.
isn't Sophie on the same level with Stella?
Because we live in a ranch and then there's a lower level, a finished lower level, but we don't go down there a lot. And Stella just stays down there. She lives down there. She doesn't, she's afraid to come up on the main level.
She did come up before you adopted
Oh,
Daisy.
yeah. She used to come on the bed with
All right.
Sophie and everything with me.
All right. So why don't you take and rub a towel over the cat, Stella? Okay?
Okay.
Rub a towel over her and bring the towel back upstairs. Put it down on the sofa. Let Daisy get used to it. And then um, Sophie if you took Sophie down to the lower level, what would happen? Would she
They'd be
interact with
okay.
Stella? All right, okay. Then because um Daisy, trying to get your name straight, Daisy could learn from Sophie
Sophie.
that Stella is okay, right?
Mhm.
Now, okay. All right. Let me try one more time to see if I can eliminate the second voice. All right. So I'm going to leave you just for a moment, go
Okay.
back to my computer, because if we could eliminate the second voice, it would be so much easier for you to hear me. And then I could concentrate on what I'm saying. So I'll be right
Well,
back.
I'm not hearing a
Okay.
second voice. I think only you are.
Oh, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Oh, good, good. If you're not, that's okay, because I am.
Okay.
I'm hearing
Okay.
myself talk
Oh no,
about,
I
20
only hear
seconds
one
later.
voice.
Oh, good. All right. If you're not hearing it, that's great, because I didn't want
Okay.
you to say, I can't handle it anymore. All right. So I'm not going to then. Um,
Okay.
so now, all right. You also, what we want is we want Daisy to like um,
Stella.
Stella. Stella. All right. All right. The best way to get Daisy to like Stella is to get them close enough, but keep Stella safe.
Right.
Right? Right. Okay. So if you rub the towel over Stella, bring it upstairs, and let it, you can put it near Sophie, and, let her sniff it. You could even rub the towel over Sophie and Stella. That might help.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
put it near Daisy and let Daisy smell it. All right.
Mhm.
So that Daisy gets the scent of both of them together. Okay.
Okay.
Then, if you can take Sophie downstairs and let her interact with Stella like they used to,
Mhm.
then you're getting Stella's scent on Sophie. And when you get Stella's scent on Sophie, Sophie comes back upstairs. And does she interact with Daisy?
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Good. All right. So then you have Stella's scent on Sophie when she interacts with Daisy.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that way you've got your husband to help you when you are putting Stella and Daisy together. But in the meantime, you're helping Daisy to get used to the scent of Stella, because it's the scent of Stella's all over Sophie and all over the towel. So you're helping them to get to know each other.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Now you said,
sorry.
go ahead.
Do I
No, go ahead.
keep do I keep Daisy on a leash when I bring her downstairs?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You have to protect Stella. So
Okay.
what I would do is, do you have a harness?
Yes.
Do you have a harness for her?
Yes, I
Make
do.
sure it's a really well fitted harness and a leash,
Okay.
because you said she's Bichon and Shih Tzu.
Yes.
Is there any chance there's any terrier in her?
No, I did the DNA testing on her
Okay.
and
All right.
she's
All right.
a total split.
All right. Now, it could be that um, Daisy is actually super excited
Yes.
to be around. Okay. And she's not actually aggressive. So you might find that when you have Daisy downstairs on a harness and a leash, and you're sitting 20 feet away from Stella,
Stella.
and Stella is being held by either you or your husband, whoever, you might find that uh, Daisy starts to relax.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it is
So I think it's excitement.
Mhm.
So you would then make sure you have a Kong, a chew stick. Do you have something that Daisy likes to chew, like a bully stick or something like that?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So which take them both. So you have both a Kong with all the good food in it, and I wouldn't even freeze it when you take her downstairs the first time because you don't want her to feel that it's too hard to get it out. All right,
Okay.
and then take your chew stick. You have something like uh, something like this, a chew stick with a
Mhm.
holder.
Yeah.
Okay, so have that with you too. And in the beginning, I mean, we had this big dog. They had a ranch, and we sat out in the patio, and the cat was on the whole other side of the house. So we started about 60 feet, even further away. And over 2 weeks, they just kept doing it a little closer, little closer, little closer, until finally the dog would lay down next to the cat, and the dog was eating the Kong. And what we did with the cat, what we would do with Stella is you can take some of her favorite food, put it
Okay.
in a bowl, and the person who's holding her on the stairs or wherever you're holding her. Now, is she a cat that would stay with you, or would she panic? Would she
She
try to
might
get away?
try to get away because she's a rag doll, so she's extremely passive, and it's
Right,
really
right,
scaring her the way Daisy's
right.
acting.
Okay. All right. So you have to make sure. Now, does she wear a harness at all? Does Stella wear a harness?
No.
Okay. All right. If you took a towel and put over top of her and wrapped her up in the towel, it would prevent her from clawing you.
Okay.
It would also help her relax. We did that with the cat the first time when we were trying to introduce this big dog. So as you can imagine, this was a 60-pound dog, and it was lunging on a leash to try to get to this cat.
Okay.
So at least Daisy only weighs, you said, 11 or 12 pounds. So all right. So that's what I would do. I would take
Okay.
my cat food, and I would take her and put her in a towel, and I would let one person hold her on the steps, and another person hold the dog. Um, and Nikki finished her Kong, and then that way, and don't stay long, like 15 minutes, and all you're
Okay.
doing is helping her to let Daisy and Stella just exist.
Okay. I'll try
That's
it.
all you want.
Okay. Thank
Try it
you.
many, many, many times and see what you can do.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if there's anybody else on here with us. Um, I don't know.
I don't think so anymore.
No. Okay. All right. Nope. 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 Cancel that. Okay. So now the other thing you talked about, I gave you information about um, walking on a leash. Did you try the spoon with um, um, Daisy? Did you try the spoon with Daisy to see if you could get her to walk on a leash? with you?
Oh, wait, that wasn't my question, though. That's somebody
Oh,
else's.
that was in the very first text you sent me, wasn't it? Okay.
Now? No.
No. Okay. I thought I saw the very first text. So you're not interested in any information about Daisy walking on a leash.
No, she can walk on a leash. The only other thing is she, no matter what I've done, and I've everything the same as I have with every other dog I had. She's not potty trained. She has accidents every day. She goes outside and
All right.
goes a
And you,
little and comes in and goes again.
okay. All right.
From
So
a very
potty
bad
training.
situation.
Okay. Um, Potty training for her to go outside, right? That's
Yes.
what you would be interested in.
Mhm.
Okay. And she's, how long have you had Daisy?
It will be two
Daisy. Yeah.
years
How long
in
have you had Daisy?
October.
Okay. Has she ever been potty trained? Is this that? Um.
No, she was doing pretty well for a while and then she just regressed. This is her right here, if you can see her.
Hi, Daisy. Okay. Can't quite. She's cute. She's
Yeah.
very cute. Um. Okay. So, is Sophie potty trained?
Yes. Oh my God. Since she's 4 months old, never an accident.
That's what I thought. Okay. So there's no reason why that we can't get Daisy potty trained. That's something that So, when you are potty training her to go outside, um, what you want to do is you have to limit her space. You have to make sure that she doesn't have free access
Oh, to the
to the
yard.
whole house.
Oh, in the
To the
house.
whole house.
Okay.
In the house. You know, when you were potty training Sophie, you started out with her in one room, and then you took her outside and brought her back in, and and she learned to go outside. When you rescued Daisy, you know, people believe, well, she's almost an adult. She was 5.5 months. She should be partially potty trained. Where in reality, you rescued her. So
Right.
she was less potty trained than
Right.
Sophie when you got her as a puppy,
Oh, right.
So, right. So to get her potty trained, you really need to start at the beginning. You need
Well,
to
I did when she
say you
first came. I kept her. I did crate training in the for like the first 4 or 5 months, and she got a lot better. And then after a while, my husband, she wasn't sleeping in the crate anymore. My husband put the crate away, and she seemed good for a while, and then she just regressed. And she really is almost always in the same room as me. She has accidents when I leave, when I go out, and like tonight she went in a different room from me, and she went into the hallway, and I got up a couple of minutes later and went in the hallway, and she had peed and pooped.
okay. So when she has accidents, when you leave, could you bring the crate out and put her in the crate when you leave, just to prevent her from having those accidents?
Well, she would bark the entire time I'm gone.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Sounds like that there's a lot of things to work with Daisy, to help her
Mm-hmm.
to like the crate, to get her potty trained, to help her so that she's not upset when you leave, because that causes her to pee and poop. So,
Right.
there's a lot of things going on there, in addition to her overexcitement or, overreactivity to
With
Stella.
Stella.
So you have a lot of things there to work on. So where do you live, Donna?
I Portchester.
Okay, right. Oh, I know who. Okay, now I know. Okay, I couldn't quite. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I met your cat too, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So I met Stella. Yep. And
And
I
Sophie.
met Sophie. Right. Yep. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have Daisy. Okay. All right.
Right.
All right. So there's a lot of things to work on. If you wanted to do a private lesson, you know,
Okay.
I would, we would schedule a private lesson, and I would come to you, and we would work with everyone, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like Sophie would be the role model, and Daisy, and, you know, Daisy could learn from um, Sophie. Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah. But if you wanted to do that, we could also schedule a private lesson. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So I also have a number of YouTube videos, on potty training, potty
Okay.
training outside, on reactivity. Because if we were working with Daisy and Stella, we would work with teaching Daisy look and touch. We would give her things to do to redirect her away from focusing on Stella when we
Okay.
were working with them. Okay.
Okay.
So, because when you have a dog that's reactive, working with the Kong is great, but then you also say to yourself, you really want your dog not to be staring at Stella, to be
Right.
looking away from Stella, to be focusing on you, to be doing things for you. So we would not just be rewarding um, Daisy by having her lick the Kong. We would also have her touch your hand and look at you and do tricks and everything in the same room with Stella. So that once she started to adjust to being in the same room with Stella, it makes it easier to try to get them to be together. So, first we
Okay.
agree with Daisy for just being in the same room. And then we
Okay.
would start
I
to
think
ask
you have a lot more
Daisy to
people
do
on
things.
now. I think you have a lot more people on the call now.
Sorry?
I think you have more people on the call
Oh,
now.
do I?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Um, oh, I wish I knew how to do this. Um, so, okay. All right. So, is there someone else with us that would like to um, ask me a question? Oh, God. I don't. All right. So, I wish I could. There.
A lot more people on the call now. I think you have more people on the call now.
Do I?
Yeah.
So, all right. Is there someone else who would like to ask a question? Oh, I wish I knew how to do this. Um, so, how do I? All right. So, is there someone else? So, If there's someone, volume, 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 live. Okay. No, retouch. Anybody else on here with us? Message. Oh, no. Um, top fans. Is there someone else here? I don't know. Are you still there? Why can't I get volume? No. Not that, that's for sure. I'm done. Oh well. Oh well, it's gone.